we're going to get started right now, and just make sure you have everything with you, some props that you may need for the practice. We're going to start off seated in our chair, nice and comfortable. So just take your time, come onto your seat, and then halfway through the practice, we're going to come into some standing exercises. So just make sure that you have everything you need, and let's begin. So right into our breath, we're gonna find that nice long spine space into the back body and take a few rolls of the shoulders back. Open and lift the chest, maybe even starting to sit up a little taller. Feel the sit bones towards the ground. Feel the feet towards the floor there. Breathe. Closing your eyes or softening your gaze. Relax your arms, fingers soften as well. You might start to feel this nice deep breath in. That's fine. If you are feeling your breath is a little shallow, that's okay too. Just noticing how your breath feels. And if it is a little shallow, that's just how it is at the beginning. Just start to take in a little more breath in. Filling up the lungs a little bit more, taking it nice and slow with control. And then exhale, nice and slow again. Steady breath out. In through the nose, the best that you can, breathing in through the nose. Exhale, you can take it out through the nose or out through the mouth, up to you. And just take a few breaths here. Your breath in and your breath out. Go a couple more, and then we're going to get into a breathing exercise. Take one more breath in. And exhale all the way out and feel that release. Allow every ounce of your breath to release out of your body. And let's start to come into our breathing exercise. We're going to inhale to the count of 4. When you're ready, taking your time, stretch it out. We're going to inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that breath go. Let's do that again. Inhale to the count of 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Right to the top. Exhale 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're going to do that one last time, and let's stretch it out a little further to the count of 5. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right to the top there, and then hold it there for a second. Don't let that breath go just yet. Now exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and slowly release. Let that breath go. Feel a little heavier into your sit bones, down to your hips. Roll the shoulders back, come back into your space, and let's start to get into some movements. Take your time today. We're going to be moving through a lot of arm, upper body work today. So please take your time, modify when you need. Let's take those arms all the way up towards the sky. Stretch up, palms may touch. Exhale, release. Breathe in. Breath out. And through the nose, feel the stretch into the sides of the body. Exhale. Move with your breath. Allow your breath to guide you through your practice this morning. And you might even start to bring a gaze right at the top there, maybe even holding at the top just for an extra breath. Feel that lengthening in the spine. Exhale. Good. A few more times here. In through the nose. Exhale. Your breath in. Your breath out. Good. And just coming down to your last round here. We're going to bring those arms all the way up. Exhale all the way back down. Good, nice. Feel that release. Now take your arms all the way back up towards the sky. Interlace your fingers. Turn the palms up towards the ceiling. Good. Now a little gentle bend into the elbows. Relax your shoulders. We're just going to take a little side bend to the right. Relax. Good. Come all the way back to center, over to the left. Nice work. Good. Come all the way back to center, back over to the right. Nice. And then come all the way back to center. Bring the hands behind you. Good. Elbows out to the side. Notice that little space into the front body. Feel the arms stretch. Now bring your arms right back up towards the sky and then over to the left. Exhale. We're going to try that sequence one more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale over to the right. Good job. Come all the way back to center. Bend up at the elbows. Place the hands behind you. Inhale, right back up. Stretch up. Exhale over to the left. Beautiful. Come all the way back to center and twist over to the right gently. Good. Just a very gentle, soft twist. Exhale, come back to center and then over to the left. Good. And then come back to center and then slowly bring your hands out interlaced right in front of you. Extend your arms forward. Take it right back up. Breathe in. Exhale out. In through the nose. Exhale all the way out. Nice work. Bring it right back up towards the sky and then relax your arms down alongside you. Give your shoulders a little shrug here for a second. And then let's start to move into 3 sun salutations just to warm up the entire body. Your pace, your breath. When you're ready, we're going to take our arms all the way up. Sun salutation in our chair. Exhale, dive forward over your legs. Inhale to lift halfway, pressing into your legs, gazing to the ground in front of you, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Press into your feet, tuck the chin in, rise all the way back up to seated. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the arms all the way back up towards the sky, pressing the palms to touch, maybe a gaze up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, relax, shoulders back. Great job. We're going to do that 2 more times. Your pace, your breath. Good. When you're ready, take those arms all the way up on your inhale. Exhale, dive forward over your legs. Inhale to lift halfway, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Press the feet down as you rise all the way back up. Stretch the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Breathe in through the nose. Find that space into the spine there. Exhale, relax, shoulders back. One more time. Take your time here. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, dive forward over your legs. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold right back down. Press into your feet, tuck the chin in. Slowly rise back up, stacking the spine all the way back up. Stretch the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, relax, shoulders back. Beautiful job, everybody. And let's take it a little bit into our shoulders now. A little movement into our shoulders. We're going to take our shoulders and just lift them all the way up to the earlobes. Exhale, roll them back. Inhale to lift all the way up. Exhale all the way back. Beautiful. Keep going. Your pace, your breath. Noticing how your shoulders feel this morning. Taking in all of that, the sensations you may be feeling. Good. Now let's place our hands or fingertips right on top of the shoulders and do the same thing. Same action here as we roll the shoulders. A little massage into the shoulders, into this joint here. Breathe. Circling with our elbows. Get that movement going as wide as you like. Keep that spine nice and long. Sit up nice and tall. Feel the space into your low back. Good. Switch directions. Other way. Breathe in. Breath out. Couple more breaths here. Nice work, everybody. And let's start to bring your elbows back out to the sides. And let's start to draw them in. Inhale to bring the elbows in as close as you can. Exhale, bring them back. Inhale, bring them in. Feel a space between the shoulder blades. Exhale, open up the chest towards the sky. Sit up a little taller. Inhale. Exhale. Nice work, everybody. Breathe in. Breath out. In through the nose. Exhale all the way out. A few more times here. Nice work. Coming down to your last one. Good work. And then start to come right back to center. Bring your elbows out to the sides. Take a break whenever you need. Take rest when you need. Slow down the movement. We're going to take our arms all the way up towards the sky. Exhale. Bend up the elbows. Palms face forward. Good. Right back into our cactus pose here that we do quite often just to feel that opening into our chest and our arms there. We're going to take our arms right back up towards the sky. Stretch up. Lift. Exhale, back into your cactus pose. Inhale to lift. Exhale, bend into the elbows, roll the shoulders back, in through the nose. Exhale out. Sit up a little bit taller. Breathe in. Breath out. So good for the arms there. Breathe. Breath out. Good. 2 more times. Last one here. Exhale, bring your arms back to cactus pose. Know that you can rest at any time. Let's start to bring our arms down, palms down, facing towards the ground. So arms or forearms are parallel to the floor. Good. Fingers to the front of the room. Inhale to lift back up, fingers up towards the sky. Exhale, bring them down. Nice. Breathe in. Feel your breath. Feel that little bit of movement into your elbows. A little bit into the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Smooth out your breath. Nice control breathing. Stretch out your inhale and full release of your exhale. Nice work. Let's bring our arms right back up. Fingers up towards the sky. And let's start to bring our forearms together, palms together, as close as you can. They may touch, they may not. That's okay. Inhale to open up. Back to the sides. Exhale, right back together. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Keep going. Find that movement to your body. Rest when you need. Come back when you are ready. Breathe in. Breath out. Nice work, everybody. Full breath in. Full breath out. Good. If you're okay with it, bring your arms back out into that cactus pose. Bend up at the elbows, palms facing forward. We're going to do a little bit of opposition work here. So we're going to bring our right hand and fingers are going to come down as much as you can towards the ground there. Good. So you have one hand up, one hand down. Now switch sides. Bring that left hand down, right hand comes up. Beautiful. And this is the best that you can. It doesn't have to be perfectly shaped 90-90, but see how it feels in your arms today. Good. Other side, and just keep switching with your breath. Inhale, the movement of your breath. Exhale. Breathe in. Breath out. And just starting to feel that little bit of rotation into your shoulders. We're going to do one more time here. Great job, everybody. Exhale all the way back down. Relax your arms. Give your shoulders a little shrug here. Give your fingers a little wiggle. Open and close them a bit there. Stretch out the fingers. Breathe. Full breath out. Good. Let's relax our arms. Give our arms, shoulders a little bit of a break there. Let's move into our cat and cow movement here. Hands on top of your legs, and let's open them up into our cow pose first. We're going to start to slide the hands towards our body. Shoulders roll back, chest lifts, heart opens, belly button towards the front of the room as you feel that gentle swoop into the low back. Exhale into your cat pose as we start to bring our hands, slide them towards the knees, belly button in, round the spine, drop the head down, and gently tuck the chin in towards the chest. Inhale to rise all the way back into your cow pose, roll the shoulders back, open the heart forward. Exhale, come right down to your cat pose, rounding the spine. Feel the space between the shoulder blades. Inhale to lift and open, and we're going to move at your breath, your pace. Let's find 5 more rounds of your cat and cow. Feel your breath. Feel that little bit of wave into your spine. Feel each vertebrae move up and down along the spine. Feel the tailbone untuck and tuck back in. Feel the space into the low back, front side of the body. Notice all of those things that are working together in your body to allow this movement to happen. Breathe in. A full breath out. Release. Start to come all the way back to center. Never any rush to move through the transitions here. Shoulders back over the hips. Roll the shoulders back, open the heart forward. Nice job, everybody. We're going to come back into our arms there. Again, take your time. Take breaks when you need. Slow down the movement if you need to. Take our arms all the way back up towards the sky. Palms are going to press together the best that they can, or bring them as close together as they can. Keep the left arm right up towards the sky, or the fingertips up towards the sky. Bring your right arm out to the side. Nice. Now bring it back up to meet the left again, back to center. Left arm, release it out to the side. Good. We're going to take turns, releasing one arm at a time. Right back up to center. Left arm releases. Come back up to center. Nice. Relax your shoulders. Sit up nice and tall. Belly button gently towards the spine. Engage your core. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. In through the nose. Exhale all the way up, and just keep this movement going. Find your flow, your rhythm in this sequence right now. Breathe in. Breath out. In through the nose. Exhale. Good. We're going to find a couple more rounds on each side. You've got this. Good. Last round right here. Nice job, everybody. So good. Come all the way back to center. If you're okay, start to bring the arms, extend them forward right in front of you, keeping those palms together or close together. And we're going to do the exact same movement that we just did on top, but at the in front of us now. So hands are in front of you, together, palms together or close together. We're going to bring that right arm out to the side. Nice. Come back to center. Left arm reaches out, extends out to the side, comes back in. Nice. Keep going. Breathe in. Breath out. In through the nose. Stretch out that breath. Sit up a little taller. Find that space into your low back. Lift and lengthen. Beautiful work, everybody. Keep going. In through the nose. Feel that the arms here, the strength in your arms, the strength in your body. Feel your feet pressed back down towards the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Nice work, everybody. Full breath in. Full breath out. We're almost there. One more time on each side. And then when you are done, relax your arms. Take a little shrug into the shoulders. Lift them up and down. Give them a little roll. Stretch out your fingers. Wiggle them out. Breathe in. Long breath in. Long breath out. Good. I promise you, we're just going to do a little bit more into the arms and we will be done for a bit there. Now we're going to take our arms right back out, extend them out, fingertips to the front of the room. We're going to work a little bit into the shoulders now. We're going to take our arms and sweep them back behind us, fingertips to the back wall. Inhale, reach them back forward, maybe a little higher. Exhale, sweep them back. Watch the arms of the chairs if you watch the arms on your chair if you have them. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep them back. Breathe in. Breath out. In through the nose. Exhale all the way back. Your level of intensity. So you can take this as passive as you like, as soft as you like, and that's fine. Take it a little higher up if you like, a little further back if you choose to. Notice your body. Be mindful. Listen to your body. Back to your breath. Breathe in. Breath out. We're going to find one more right here. In through the nose. Exhale, sweep it all the way back. And then start to bring your arms right back to the front. Extend them forward. Take a second if you need to. And then we're going to take our palms and bring them so that they're facing the ground. Fingers are still pointing to the front of the room. Relax your shoulders a bit here. Let's move into a little bit of a little twist, moving towards a twist, let's just say. We're going to bring keep our left arm extended forward. We're going to take our right arm and start to bend up at the elbow, pull that arm back, retract it back all the way so that the elbow is to the back wall. Good. And then come all the way back to center. Extend that right arm forward. And let's do the same thing on the left side. Grab hold, maybe a little bit of fist here, elbow bends, pull it back. Nice. Come back to center with that left arm. Same thing. And we're just going to keep going with that movement, this movement here. Retract that right arm back. Starting to feel this little bit of a twist opening up to the right side of the room. Come back to center. Other side, left arm retracts back. Pull it back. A little bit of a twist. Maybe starting to bring the gaze over to the side. And then bring it back to center. Keep going. Breathe. Pull it back. Pull it back. Inhale. Exhale. Nice work, everybody. Keep going, finding that little bit of a twist into the body. It does not have to be a big twist at all. It can be very gentle. Feel that movement into your shoulder, into the arm. And it's really like a full body movement here. You're going to start to feel the knees move as your arm retracts back. Beautiful. Breathe in. Breath out. Good job, everybody. Keep going. A few more times. In through the nose. Exhale. Full breath in. Full breath out. Good. Last time right here. And then when you are done, come all the way back to center. Relax your arms. Give your shoulders a little shrug. And let's relax that upper body. Let's take a nice forward fold. Take your feet out, heel toe them out, hip distance, maybe a little wider. You decide what feels good for you. Sit bones ground down. Lengthen through your spine. Take your arms all the way up. Arms up, breathe in. Exhale, dive over your legs. Maybe the hands come down towards the ground. Maybe grab for a yoga block to place right under your hands. Maybe the hands or the arms come right on top of the thighs there. And just take a little time here. Let everything soften just a little bit here. Shoulders down. Softening behind the neck. Let the head get a little heavier. Smooth out your breath. Feel your feet press down towards the ground. And take one more breath here. And exhale all the way out. Good. Now, if your hands are all the way down onto the ground or onto the block, bring them back onto the tops of your legs here. And we're going to do a little twist here. We're going to keep that left hand or left forearm on the thigh there. Or actually, you can use a block here too and place that left hand on the block. Right arm is going to come up. Maybe extend it out, angled out, maybe a little higher. You decide how that shoulder feels this morning. Good. And just open that space into the right part of the chest, the rib cage down to the hip. Breathe. Maybe a little gaze up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Let's switch sides. Other side, we're going to do the same thing here. So right hand, right forearm on the thigh. If you have your yoga block, you can also place your hand there if that feels okay in your body. Lift that left arm up as high as you can. It can always stay extended out too. Breathe. Feel that space into the body. And we never try to force anything to happen in our body. We want to always make sure that everything feels comfortable and that we're moving with breath. So with that exhale, you may feel a little more space, a little more opening. But if you don't, that's fine too. Exhale, slowly release. Come all the way back to center. Roll yourself all the way back up, shoulders back over the hips. Take a big breath in. Big breath out and feel everything stack back on top of each other. Nice work, everybody. Let's come into standing if you're feeling okay with it. We're going to make sure that our chair is right in front of us so that we can use it for a little support if we need to, and you know that you don't need to. If you don't need it, that's fine too. We're just going to start off with some hip circles. Working down to the hips, give them a little bit of movement into the hip flexors. Hands can come onto the hips, hands on the chair, a little gentle bend into the knees as you start to find that small circling into the hips. Feel that comfortable space between the feet. Take a little wider if you like, wider than hip distance. And just start to rotate around the hips. Feel that fluid come back into the hips. Breathe. Move with your breath. Always moving with your breath. Soften into your low belly. Feel the pelvis here. Noticing your pelvis. So good into your pelvic bowl. Feeling that little bit of a gentle tilt forward and back in your pelvis as you find that circling. So we're not just circling into the hips. We're getting right into strengthening the muscles in your pelvic bowl as well. Good. Switch sides when you're ready. Other direction. Beautiful. And let's stay for 2 more breaths. And if you like, come into a few figure eights. We're trying that figure eight with your hips. A little challenge into the hips. They don't have to be perfect. Breathe in. Breath out. Exhale all the way out. Nice job, everybody. Come all the way back to center, hips back to center, and let's move right into the legs there. Let's start with the feet here first and just give them a little bit of movement. Pressing down into the toes, lift the heels up nice and high as you can. Feel that stretch into the tops of your feet. Exhale, bring the heels back down. Inhale to lift them up. Feel all 10 toes. Press down towards your ground. Exhale down. Just keep it going. Breathe. Feel that little lift and lengthen. Engage your core. Breathe in. Breath out. And through the nose. And exhale all the way out. A few more times here. Take in again those sensations that you may be feeling. Because we were sitting for a while there just to bring this little bit of movement, that stretch into the feet. In through the nose. Exhale all the way. Oh, nice work, everybody. Now, keep your core engaged. We're going to find a little bit more balance into our feet here. We're going to bring alongside our heel lifts. Bring your toes to lift as well. So pressing into the heels, lift your toes up. Now bring it back into your heel lifts. And then the toe lifts. Make sure your core is engaged. Belly button in gently towards the spine. Find that length. Breathe. Nice job. In through the nose. Exhale. Just feeling that weight shift from one end of the foot to the other end, to the top. And let's start to bring your feet back to the ground there. And let's start to bring a little movement into the knees there, into our legs. Start to march. Lift the knee up as high as you can. A little flexion into the toes, bring a little engagement into the ankles. Activate the ankles here. See how that feels. Especially after pressing down into the toes when we're doing our heel lifts there. Notice how it feels when you flex the toes towards the shin bone now. As you lift the knees up, feel that movement into your hip flexors. Breathe in. Breath out. Nice work. Keep going. Find that little bit of movement into your legs, a little blood flow, fluid back into your joints. Find your breath. Back to your breath. A slow exhale all the way out. Bring your feet back down towards the ground. Let's move on. We're going to take the bends out of the knees, and we're just going to either keep your hands onto your hips or hands onto the chair for a little support as we stretch the legs back. One at a time, stretch the legs back. Flex those toes. Take the bends out of your knees now. Breathe. They don't have to go very high at all. Just finding that nice stretch into the backs of your legs, a little bit into the hamstring muscles, down to the calf muscles, a little bit into your heels, your Achilles. Breathe. Core is engaged. You find a little bit bouncing because we're on one foot at a time. Nice work, everybody. Keep going. Keep breathing, find your flow, find your rhythm. Nice work. Wake up the glutes a little bit there too. Good. Now let's bring our feet back down. We're going to come into a little movement into the hip flexors, a little bit into the knee joint, a little bouncing. So engage that core, belly button in towards the spine. We're going to start off with the right leg. Hands onto a chair for a little bit of support. And you can always place one hand on the hips or both if you're feeling okay with it after a while. Lift that right knee up. Good. And hover the foot off the ground. This doesn't have to go very high. Press into that left foot, shift the weight over there, and then just start to swing the right leg forward and back. Gentle bend or soft bend into that left knee, into the standing leg. And just swing it back and forth. Breathe. Engage your core, strong into your abdomen. Breathe in. Breath out. Good job, everybody. In through the nose. Exhale all the way out. Place that right foot down. Give it a little break, and let's try the other side. When you are ready, shifting the weight over to the right foot, placing it down. Left knee starts to come up, bend to the knee, a little hover into that left foot, and then start to swing the leg back and forth. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Good job, everybody. In through the nose. Exhale all the way out. We're going to find 2 more breaths here. You can take it nice and slow. You can rest whenever you need. Take a break. And just come back in and join us when you're ready. Nice work, everybody. And then start to release that left foot down. Give yourself a little bit of movement, pitter patter the feet onto the ground, a little lift into the heels, a little reset into the legs there. And let's start to come into our next movement. We're going to come into a little bit of gentle, very gentle lunges there. We're going to step our right foot, right toes back, I should say, right behind us. It doesn't have to go very far. Keep that left foot in place, pointing those toes to the front of the room. And make sure you're not on a tightrope. Your feet are about hip distance apart. Hands onto the chair, maybe one hand onto the hip. And then we're slowly start to bring a lunge or a little bend into both knees. Good. Keep that belly button engaged long into the spine. Lift up. Exhale, bring it down. Lunge. Inhale to lift. So a very mini lunge here. Very small, gentle lunge. Breathe. Press. Feel the back toes pressing down towards the ground. And it doesn't have to be a big lift in that back heel. Good work, everybody. Keep going. Breathe in. Breath out. Make sure your knees are feeling okay here. Make sure they're pointing towards the front of the room. They're not splaying out or caving in. Breathe. Keep your core engaged. So we're not dumping weight down towards the joints there in the legs. Good. One more time. Nice work, everybody. Come all the way back up. Press into that left foot. Step the right foot back to center. Nice. Let's try the other side. When you're ready, give yourself a little bit of a breath or a reset in the legs if you need to. Movement that feels good in the body. And when you're ready, press into that right foot. Step the left toes back. as far as you like. It doesn't have to go very far. And then make sure that your feet are hip distance apart. So there's a little bit of space between the feet. You're not on a tightrope there. Good. Take a breath in, engage your core, lengthen to the spine. Exhale, little gentle lunge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lunge. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lunge. Inhale to lift. Point those knees to the front of the room. Right back to your breath. Strong into your abdomen. Breathe. Nice work, everybody. Let's see if we can do 3 more of you. Have it in you right now. You guys are doing awesome. Last one right here. And then start to make your way all the way back up to center. Step it back to the top, center, and then release a little bit of maybe a little movement, a big breath in, a big breath out. Nice. Now we're going to come back into that lunge position, but more of like a curtsy lunge, as they call it. Hands can hang them onto your hips, hands in the chair, one hand to the chair, one hand onto the hip. You decide. But we're going to press into that right foot and step the left foot back behind us. It doesn't have to be a big step behind. Just cross it back behind that right leg, right foot, and that little lunge. Come back up, back to center with that left foot. Press into the left foot. A little bit of a step back with that right foot. Curtsy as you lunge. Come back to center with that right foot. Other side. Step that left foot. A little bit of a lunge. Core is engaged. Lift back up. Back to center. Right foot steps back. Cross it over. Lunge. Curtsy. And then come back up and back to center. Nice job. Keep going. Step back. Cross back. Take your time. This does not have to move fast. In fact, I recommend not going quickly here. You're make sure that you feel everything in your body. Feel the movement. So good for your pelvis here. So notice your pelvis. Observe. In through the nose. Back to your breath. Exhale. Good. And then you can always use your chair here. Helps to have that little bit of support in the front so you can think about what you're doing in the back and we're not so worried about our balance so much here. Good for our balance as well. Breathe in. Breath out. Nice work, everybody. In through the nose. Exhale all the way out. Good. We're going to find 2 more times on each side. Nice and slow with ease in your movement. Last round right here. And when you're done, start to make your way back to center. Relax, shoulders back. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Beautiful work, everybody. Now let's come into a little movement into our legs, into our adductors and abductors. And we're just going to take a little swing into the legs, a little movement side to side. We're going to swing our right leg out and then the left. I should probably move so they can see me with your hands onto the chair, hands onto the hips. Just let those legs swing out. And they don't, again, have to go very high at all. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. In through the nose. Exhale. Know that you can always take a break. Slow down the movement. Good. Last time here. Great job, everybody. And then start to come all the way back to center. Heel lifts here, pitter patter feet. Relax the legs for a second. Big breath in. Big breath out. Great job, everybody. One of my favorite movements to strengthen your pelvic floor muscles are squats, my favorite. And they don't have to be very big squats either, but we're going to come into our goddess pose, a gentle squat. If you can make it, if you make it that way, you can. We're going to bring our feet about hip distance, a little wider if you like. Turn the toes out. Knees, make sure that they're pointing towards the toes, towards the feet there. If they're not, bring your feet in so that they do. We want to make sure alignment is always there for this for squats and everything. You don't want anything to happen to the knees there. Start to engage your belly, shoulders over the hips, hands onto the hips, hands onto the chair, one hand on the chair, you decide. And we're just going to take a big breath in. On your exhale, lunge. Very gentle. You don't even have to go very far at all. And you can stay in that passive squat the entire time. You might find a little more depth as you go. And if you don't, that's okay. Breathe. Great movement for your pelvis, for your pelvic floor. Breathe in. Breath out. Now the squat only works if you are breathing though, so you must use your breath here. Exhale to lunge, inhale to lift. Engage your core. Breathe in. Breath out. Beautiful work, everybody. 3 more times. Last one right here. If you like, if you're okay with it, hold. Pause right here in your goddess pose, your expression of it, and breathe. Take that extra breath here. Inhale. Feel your heels root down. Soften in your toes a bit there. Exhale. Great job, everybody. With that next breath in, rise all the way back up. Turn the feet back, toes back forward. Walk it back in a little bit there. Walk it out for a little bit. Bend those knees. Reset the legs, and let's come into a forward fold. When you are ready, we're going to bring our feet to a comfortable distance. You might like to take it a little wider. Walk your feet back. Hands on top of the chair, hands onto the seat of the chair, onto blocks, wherever you like, or hands onto the ground as you take that nice fold and enjoy this. You've done so much hard work this morning with our arms. It was a full body workout, a lot into the legs too. So be proud, let go, find that release. Micro bend into the knees as you hinge forward and relax the upper body. Your feet are a lot stronger than you think, so let go in your upper body. Soften, relax. Take 2 more breaths here. A nice full breath out. Good. Now, if you have your hands on the ground, bring them back onto blocks or the chair. Keep your right hand onto the chair, left hand onto low back, and we're going to just find a gentle twist. Gaze over to left, maybe opening up. Good. Switch sides. Left hand down, right hand onto your low back, open, or keep yourself a little bit more passive here in the twist. It's nice to find a little bit of a rotation into the torso here from all the work we've done so far. Good, and come all the way back to center. Lift up, hands back onto the chair, walk your feet back in towards each other, and then walk it back behind the chair, shoulders back, stand up nice and tall, breathe in. Breath out. Let's come into pyramid pose just quickly here so we can stretch out the hamstring muscles. Step your right foot back, turn the right toes out. Legs are as straight as they can be. There's a little bit of micro bend, but if I were to look at your legs, I wouldn't be able to see it. It's just very, very gentle, the little bend there, and then start to hinge and fold. Find that long spine. You might even need to walk your feet back just a bit there. Shift the hips back. Shift the left hip back just a bit as you press into that left heel. Good, and hands, arms can start to come down a little further if you choose to. Good, one more breath here. Beautiful, stretch out the legs after all of that movement that you've brought into your legs. And slowly come all the way back up. Walk it back to center, other side. Press into that right foot. Step the left foot back. Turn the toes out. Keep the legs as straight as they can be. A little bit fluid, but not a lunge. Good. And then hinge and fold. Again, you don't have to go very far. It can be as hands onto the chair with that long spine. Forearms, feet of the chair. Right down if you have the space for it. Breathe. And then now start to get into that right hamstring muscle. Shift that right hip back. Press into that right heel. Great job, everybody. Be very proud of what you did today. And I hope you feel good about it. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Nice work, everyone. Hands back onto the chair. Rise back up. Step it back to the center. And let's come seated back onto our chair. Let's end our practice here. We're going to move through 2 sun salutations. Your pace, your breath. Seal up our practice. When you're ready, take a big breath in. Take your arms all the way up. Reach up. Feel the energy into your body. Exhale. Dive forward over your legs. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, fold right back down. Press into your feet, tuck the chin, and rise all the way back up to seated. Stretch those arms up. Maybe a gaze up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathe. Full breath in. Full breath out. Shoulders roll back. We're going to do that one more time. When you're ready, inhale. Rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold right back down. Press into your feet, tuck the chin in, stack one vertebrae over the next. Sit up nice and tall as you reach those arms right back up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, relax. Roll the shoulders back a couple times. Feel the chest lift. Sit up nice and tall. Shoulders stacking right back on top of the body. Feel the sit bones heavy. Closing your eyes or soft gaze to the tip of your nose. Back to your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Notice the space you've created into both lungs. And let's take one big breath together as a group. We're going to inhale to the count of 6. Let's make it right there. When you're ready, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to the top, and then hold it right there just for a second. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release entire exhale all the way out. And begin your new breath in, your breath in, your breath out. And when you're ready, come back into your space. Open your eyes. Roll those shoulders right back. Find that space. Thank you so much, everyone, for practicing with me today. Your breath, your presence. Thank you so